YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, I've got an exotic farm guide for 2 new exotic farms over on the moon. So with Season of the Chosen, they added 2 new lost sectors that can be either Legend or Master, meaning 1300 or 1330 power. So today, we're going to go over the K1 Communion at 1300 power. Now they change every day, and the exotic that can drop will change every day also. So when you find the 1300 one and you're filling up to power and it's chest day, well, you can get one of the 3 new exotic chest pieces that came with Season of the Chosen. The lost sectors are still available over on Europa and also Earth when they rotate daily, but my guides that I have might be a little outdated because with Season of the Chosen, your artifacts and mods and everything's changed up a little bit. So let me know in the comment section if you found this video helpful by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, and I'll do guides on the old lost sectors but updated for Season of the Chosen. Alright, let's get into this lost sector. Now in this lost sector, you're going to have overload champions and barrier champions, and I found that the barrier champions were way more annoying because they are servitors and they will tether enemies around them, and then you can't kill them until you kill the servitor. So I'm going to show you what artifact mods to use and just overall weapons that you need to use, but you could pretty much see what I'm using right now. And a shout out to Essoterick. I'm going to link his channel in the description. I'm pretty much using a similar build to his on my warlock here. The same premise pretty much applies to the Titan and the Hunter, but I would say it's really all about the weapons, okay? You're going to need a bow, a scout rifle, and a rocket launcher. Now the scout rifle, I'm not really doing anything with, okay? You want to use the new exotic bow that came with Season of the Chosen. The rocket launcher is going to be for taking out champions and also the boss. The scout rifle, I use it for only one thing and one thing only, and that's to break the anti-barrier shields. For the overload champions, you're going to stun them with the bow, and then you're going to throw a grenade at them, and then usually I will hit them with a rocket, and that's pretty much, the way that I kill them. Sometimes I will have to finish them off with the bow, but the new exotic bow that came with Season of the Chosen and the Season Pass is amazing. So with regards to the build, well, I am using a Warmind Cell build, but you don't have to use it, okay? I mean, it does come in handy a little bit, but Tikus, however you say it, divination is so handy. What you want to do is you want to hip fire those tracking arrows and then aim down sight, because when you aim down sight and then hit them, they will explode. If you hit them with a crit and they die from the explosion, that explosion is even bigger. So you want to be using this thing and try to level this thing up or infuse this thing as high as you can. Now, for my scout rifle, it's just a simple low impact night watch that I don't really care about. I just use it to break the anti-barrier shield when it comes up. Now, you want to use your best rocket launcher, the one that's going to do the most damage. And I got a really good roll on the new one that you get from Battlegrounds. It has Frenzy on it. So just being in combat for an extended time, I get increased damage, handling, and reload for this thing. But then also I have Impulse Amplifier, so it's going to massively increase that projectile velocity and also the reload speed. Now, I throw a major spec on here, not boss spec. I put major spec on because when I stun those overloads or the barriers, I want to hit them with a rocket, and usually that can kill them or take at least their health down to near 0, and I could just finish them off with the bow or the scout rifle. Now, when Essoterick did his initial run, he bumped his power down to 1272 to show how it's doable, but he's a monster, okay? He can do anything he wants, okay? So I got, let's see, Chosen of the Warmind I put on my helmet. I stupidly put on bow targeting rather than bow finder. I'm using the Controverse holds. It's just for your void grenades. I'm going to say on all 3 characters, go void, because you're going to have a few void servitors and you're going to need to break their shields. And depending on what rocket launcher you're going to use, well, you're going to need void. So put overload rounds on your bow, put overload rounds in your scout rifle, and for warlocks, yeah, go Controverse hold, just because you will get your grenade energy back simply on hits. And when you consume it, while you're consuming it, you take less damage too. So a lot of times when the ads are clustered up, I'll just throw the grenade right in the middle of them. And sometimes at a champion, that's what I do. I will stun the champion, throw a charged grenade at them, and then hit him with a rocket. On the chest piece, I just go with reserves for the rocket launcher. I want to max my discipline with on pretty much all my armor. I put concussive dampener on the chest piece. Does it really make a difference? I don't know. There is increased aerial damage and also increased void damage, so keep that in mind, but it felt like there was way more arc damage in here. And yeah, don't be like me. Make sure you put on arrow finder and rocket launcher finder. On the boots, I have discipline mods like on every piece. I've got rocket launcher scavenger and I have global reach, so Warmind cells you create affect and damage damage targets at a greater distance. If I got to mention, on the gauntlets, I have Warmind's Protection. You take reduced damage from enemies that are near Warmind cells. So the way we're spawning the Warmind cells is through Wrath of Rasputin, and you need a solar class item, and it's solar splash damage. Final blows have a chance to create Warmind cells. So we're using our bows so that splash damage when you get kills have a chance to give you that Warmind cell. I always throw Bomber, and I put Distribution on. Can you still double stack Bomber? I always heard that was a rumor, because I remember back in the day you could double stack Bomber and get twice the effect, but always have Bomber because you will reduce your grenade cooldown when you pop your class ability. It's a little more prevalent when you have the Warlock, but not so much on the Hunter. Titans, I'm not 100% sure on. Distribution I like because it reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability if you're near enemies. So this was a pretty decent run. I'm going to let the footage roll out. Remember, you could die a few times, guys. Every time you kill a champion, you get an extra revive, okay? You start off with 3, and then when you start killing champions, you get more. So you could afford to die a few times. As long as you make it to the end, kill the boss, and kill every champion, you get platinum, and then you have a chance at getting an exotic. But the critical thing here is you want to get those champions down as quickly as possible, and that's where I'm using the rocket launcher and also grenades for, right? So that's it, guys. I'm going to let the footage roll out. Let me a good old hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end, or even this part of the video, and that's it. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually always on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir. to reload. Oh, there's one more? I didn't realize you were there. There they come. Of course I whipped that. Where'd you come from? Ugh, too many ads. What's his health looking like? Oh, he's almost dead. Where's the server? Where is it? Spawned yet? Who's your knucklehead? Where's Mr. Server? There he is. Whoa. Of course I get sniped. Plenty of revives. Is that heavy? Where's Mr.
The boss.